Hey there, everyone. Welcome back on Startup Yourself. Starting any kind of business is pretty daunting, and the fact that a lot of people face failure discourages people. It's important to know all the do's and don'ts. So to kick this off, I'll be recommending you the top 20 entrepreneurship books in 2021. So without further ado, let's go. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. All right, now, let's begin. Number 20, Start at the End by Matt Wallert. This book addresses the issues of customer engagement. The book, in a nutshell, is a guide to building products that create change. Now, if you want to become a game changer, a trendsetter, then this is the one that should be topping your pick. Number 19, Barbarians to Bureaucrats, Corporate Lifecycle Strategies by Lawrence M. Miller. Miller talks about countries as a metaphorical representation of companies, exploring roles like the barbarian, the prophet, the builder, and the synergist. He outlines the common professions in a company and how to unite them for prosperity. It's really good read and explains a whole lot of how the corporate world works. Number 18, The Hippomanic Edge by John Gardner. Starting a new business can largely impact your mood, which then influences your attitude. People often accuse you of being mentally unstable and bipolar or ADHD. This book narrates stories of influential men teaching you to cope with it and channel your gifts. Knowing how to control your emotions and not let them drain you down is the key to success. This book articulates just that. Number 17, Traction by Gabriel Weinberg and Justin Mayers. Traction teaches you to target potential customers and convert them into clients. It also teaches you to target the best channels suitable for your market through concrete steps. You better make sure you get your hands on this one, because it is certainly one book that will help you in growing your business and taking it onto new heights. Number 16, Crucial Conversations by Joseph Grenny, Kerry Patterson, and Rog McMillan. This book will not only help you with your professional relationships, but your personal ones as well. It helps you in difficult conversations and be persuasive rather than harsh. It focuses on one's calmness and mental stability and how this can bring a massive difference on how you work things in your life, both personal and professional. Number 15, One Sprint by Jake Knapp. This book answers all your critical questions that occupy your mind early on. It also provides practical solutions to executing said plans, including the building of a rapid prototype. Let's say if you're still confused whether you want to take a leap of faith or not because of all the worries that's surrounding your mind, well, this book has the answers for that. Number 14, Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins. This book deals more with the psychological mindset of a person rather than their physical conditions. It helps them analyze their current state and teaches them to work for their betterment. It's a really good book, and especially if you really want to become a successful entrepreneur, you better work on your psychological mindset. Number 13, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. Donald Miller is one writer who knows how to bring the best out of his readers. He enables you to have a clear understanding of what you're selling. Not just that, this book also helps you to convey your message to the consumer, allowing them to understand your product more efficiently. Selling your product in the right manner is the way to go, so this book will help you a lot. Number 12, Crossing the Chasm by Jeffrey A. Moore. Crossing the Chasm explains the kinds of customers you are bound to interact with. It helps you build a bridge between an early adopter and a pragmatist mainstream customer. Let's say it's a worthy simulation of custom interaction. Number 11, The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing by Al Ries and Jack Trout. Your niche should have that connection to your brand so that when people think of a particular thing like fast food, your name should pop up like McDonald's. This book seeks to teach you just that. Number 10, Contagious by Jonah Berger. Word of mouth referrals is powerful sources to sustain your sales in the long term. This book channels the 6 principles through which you can make your product known. Number 9, Great Business Teams. Cracking the Code for Standout Performance by Howard M. Gutman. This book essentially is a team management guide booster. It highlights 5 elements that help build teams and thrives on the idea of good teamwork. For a successful business, it is important to know how to run a successful team. The basics have to be covered no matter what, and in order to know exactly what to do, you better get your hands on this one. Number 8, Mastery by Robert Greene. This book isn't just for entrepreneurs. It is a general book that helps you become a master of a skill you have long had but never managed to excel at wholly. Number 7, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. As suggested by the title, the book offers a prospect of dealing with people, to improve your relationships with them and how to interact with them generally. Number 6, The Mom Test by Rob Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick highlights the conversations a person must be having with their potential clients. He asserts his readers to watch out for blind support and to detect who is willing to buy their product. Number 5, Marketing Made Simple by Donald Miller. Even though your product is great and so is the market's response, many entrepreneurs fail to create a successful sales funnel for themselves. Marketing Made Simple tackles this very idea and provides several methods to avoid such a case and convert the sales funnel into customers. Number 4, The E-Myth by Michael E. Gerber. This book lets you examine yourself. It dwells with the idea of being an entrepreneur and examine yourself if you are one. If you are, what are you heading for? Number 3, Hooked by Nir Eyal. As suggested by the name, this book lets you in on art of getting hooked. It talks about how to get your customers to get attached to your products, make it habitual so they can come back again for them. Number 2, The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. This self-help book helps you focus on yourself. It talks about concentration, confidence, self-control, performance, habits, and things of the like. Definitely worth a read. Number 1, The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. This book presents the basic layout of a startup, tracing the common mistakes made by people and providing their solutions. It has all the basics for a business startup, be it about the product or the market. These were 20 books that will not just help you with your entrepreneurship, but also give you exposure to the cooperative world. They will change the way you think and react to situations, and well, millions of people have benefited themselves by the works of these writers. And this brings us to the end of our video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's not too late. Give it a thumbs up. We'll see you soon in another video.